We're coming to you live from NRF 2026, the epicenter of everything retail. We're going to explore a simple concept with you today: the digital experiences your customers see, driven by the network that they never do. And to help me with that, I'm joined by my friend, Devin Talbot, systems engineer at Fortinet. All right, so Devin, we're in the back of house.
Yep.
You and I have lived here. The customers really never see this. It's the boring side, right? But it is the heartbeat of everything that's running in the front of house. Talk to me a little bit about what you're seeing on the floor, what you're seeing in the industry with your customers around why this always-on, experience-driven network is so important.
Yeah, Courtney, so when I look around the floor here at NRF and then look around the marketplace, everything is driven around the customer experience. It drives the heartbeat of all of retail. So when you look at the customer experience being the key component, we really have to talk about how we deliver that experience. And it truly is with an always-on network. It's with understanding that the applications have to reach critical locations, critical endpoints in a low latency, high-speed fashion. And we deliver that using industry-best SD-WAN network technology.
Let's touch on that a moment. There's a misconception out there that it's all about bandwidth. But you can have as much bandwidth as you want. If you can't use it effectively, it doesn't matter. So what we want to make sure to do is build smarter, faster, more effective networks with things like SD-WAN. We understand the applications that are running on that network, the digital experiences it's driving, and we build that network with an outcome-based approach. Talk to me a little bit about why SD-WAN, it's been around for a while, but it's becoming so much more important in the industry.
Yeah, with SD-WAN, I think you touched on a really key point, the outcome-based approach. When you look at SD-WAN as a networking technology, we're really talking about the outcome of where our packets need to go. We're using application-driven networking to prioritize not only bandwidth, but applications and speed for high-priority applications, digital signage, third-party vendors, updates. The other key component of that, though, is as we expand our IoT infrastructure, we have to expand that technology and that identification down to the LAN, down to our switching and our AP infrastructure in a smart LAN network within our retail as well.
So a little bit more on that. So the IoT networks is exploding, right? We heard about agentic AI, all these things, machine learning, automation, all of these things that retailers are using. The experiences out front are digitally driven. They're built on some AI, and you're allowing more third party into your network. You're allowing more connections into your network. We gloss over it often. The retailers sometimes don't even think about it, but security is so extremely important. Talk to me a little bit about why the expansion of all the things that are going into these environments brings a huge security risk for these retailers.
Yeah, it's really the idea of the more I bring into the environment, the larger my threat surface is, the larger my vectors for attack are, and the more likely I am for a breach. That's where something like secure SD-WAN and leveraging the security at the edge directly at the location becomes highly important, because you're not relying on a tunnel back to a data center, a single point of failure in order to reach that connectivity. You're able to apply the security directly at the edge in an analytics and data-driven manner.
Let's go a little bit deeper into the threat landscape. You kind of live and breathe in that space at Fortinet. What are some of the threats that retailers need to be looking out for now? We always hear about ransomware, we hear about botnets, we hear about third-party risk. Is it all of the above? Is it one specific one?
It's really all of the above. So when we talk about the threat landscape and how we're driving into it, right? The idea is, hey, I want to cripple operations with ransomware and hold you hostage. But also I want to get laterally into your network, because as a retailer, you're processing a huge amount of PII and PCI data. So we have to secure that as well as the idea of ransomware and operations.
All right, I'm trying to coin this phrase or get this thing to catch on. You want your networks to be boring, right? It can surprise you, but the last thing you want is unpredictability in your network. And I think that's what we're trying to build. A boring, predictable network allows you to have amazing customer experiences on the front side.
Exactly, I agree with that.
Yeah, okay, well, let's try to get that to catch on here.
Yeah.